Tyler DeLuca here, and I am joined by Oklahoma Sooner, Ana Llanusa. Ana, thank you so much for taking the time with me today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So let's kind of just get straight into it. Just kind of generally this season, where do you feel like the team is at right now? What type of improvements do you feel like are still left to be made going into postseason play?
I think we're in a really great spot right now. I think we've been growing each and every day, and I think everybody's bought into what we're doing, and I think that's the most important thing as of right now is to be bought in, because you'll find some teams that are not fully bought into each other or bought into what the coaches are doing. And I think our leadership and just the younger teammates that we have that are looking up to us and following what we're doing, I think we're in a great spot. And I think the main thing that we can continue to grow at is our connection on the court, being on the same page, and just selling out every time we're on the court, defensively and offensively.
So obviously, the goal at this time of year is to be able to control your own destiny, and you guys are in a position to do that. Now that you guys are tied for the top of the Big 12, does the preparation kind of change? Does the mentality kind of change compared to the beginning of the season where you're trying to get to this point?
No, I don't think it does. I think that we came in with a great mindset and the way we prepared in the beginning of the season, and I think it's only escalated from here on out. Like just the things we're doing, everything's the same intensity and stuff like that, but I think our focus is a lot more dialed in than it might have been in the beginning of the year, because right now you have to be a little bit more focused than you had to in the beginning of the year. And I think that's the only thing that's really changed. I think we just grow so much every day that it might look like we're doing things differently, but really we're just growing each and every day and getting better each and every day.
So obviously, six-year senior, you've seen and experienced just about everything that you can at the college level. But for this year in particular, what have you been able to learn about Ana Llanusa, either on the court or off of it?
I would say that I'm capable of doing a lot of things that I didn't even know I had in me until I made it to college and experienced the things I've experienced, the adversity that I experienced over the years. It's taught me a lot, and it taught me a lot about myself, and that I'm a lot more powerful than I thought I was.
So now, obviously, that 6 years is coming to an end soon. Senior night, when you're kind of looking ahead to that, what emotions are you kind of expecting to feel when that day comes for senior night?
I would just say a lot of gratitude, and I'm just grateful that I've gotten to be here. Not a lot of people get to say they played or been in college on a basketball team for 6 years, and like I said, the opportunities that have come with it, the opportunity to play for two different coaches, the things I learned from Coach Cole and the things that I'm learning now from Jenny are just two very different things that were very beneficial for me and in my life, and I'm just grateful that I even got the chance to experience all of it.
You mentioned Jenny there. Obviously, coming back from an injury and like long term can be just as much mental as it is physical. And from the outside looking in, it seems that Jenny's pro player, green light style of play would be really beneficial mentally when it comes to coming back. Can you kind of speak on that and how that helped you get over the mental hurdles of coming back and now reaching top form this season?
Yeah, I think anybody that suffers from some injuries comes back and maybe will lose some of their confidence, but when you play for a coach like Coach Jenny, who is specifically green light, shoot it. She's so confident in who you are and what you can do, and that confidence that she has in you rubs off on each player. And for me specifically, it's rubbed off on me a lot. I say a lot that I feel like I was back in high school. In high school, I felt like I could do anything. I was going to make every single shot, and I feel like my coach gives me so much confidence to the point where I kind of feel that way again.
You mentioned being able to play under two coaches as well, and with that senior night, you're not going to be the only one there. Maddie and Taylor, obviously, right, kind of the three-headed senior monster for this Oklahoma team. What do those two players mean to you in your career, on and off the court?
They for sure have taught me a lot. T-Rob has also been through some adversity, as well as Maddie, but they've taught me two different lessons in life. Like, T-Rob's the most passionate person that I know. She is super grateful for this game. She loves the game, and I think for me, I'm one of those people that just show up and I play and I work hard, but T-Rob shows up, plays, works hard, and she loves it. And I think I really loved it at one point, and I still do love it, but at one point when you're younger, you just love to play. And meeting T-Rob and getting to play with T-Rob made me remember, oh, like, Ana, you have to love the game, because then when you are loving the game, you're going to play 10 times better, and it's just going to be more fun. Maddie has taught me not to take I would say a word, but Maddie has taught me not to take crap from anybody. She's so confident, and she's a dog, and she doesn't take anything from anybody. And I needed that in my life. I needed to learn that, and I needed to see that and it be modeled, and I think she's taught me that as well.
You mentioned that's kind of off the court stuff there, but I feel like on the court, it's like a match made in heaven, the three of you. Like, you guys fit together, like the puzzle just works between the three of you. Can you kind of talk to me about that, and why do you think you three work together so well on the court?
Yeah, I just think we're three different people, and I don't think you have to be the same. Lots of people think you have to be the same to be a perfect match, but really we're all completely different. I feel like I'm more sincere and kind and like the loving one. Maddie's more of the one that's going to hold you accountable and be aggressive with you and hurt your feelings, but only because she wants to make you better. I'm more of I'm gonna pick you up, encourage you. And T-Rob's more of the one that shows her game through the love that she has for the game through how she plays. And I think all three of us, that contributes to our team, and it's all really different, but we all lead in a different way. Maddie might be more vocal than T-Rob. I might be more vocal than T-Rob, but T-Rob shows it in a different way, and I just think that it all works really well together.
Right. So now kind of dialing back to the present, huge game on Saturday. Obviously, Red River rivalry, that's easy enough to sell, but then you add in the implications for the Big 12 standings and everything. What do you kind of expect that game to be like on Saturday?
I expect it to be really like crazy, live, lots of emotions going around. I'm hoping that we have a really big crowd. I think we deserve a really big crowd, and I think that just us representing women and being as good as we are, I think we deserve a big crowd, and we would really appreciate a big crowd. But I think we're all just excited for just to get to play another game together. We're really staying in the moment and staying where our feet are and staying steady. And obviously this game is a big game, not just because of the standings, but just of who it is. It's a rival game, so it makes it 10 times more better.
Yeah, I feel like OU Texas is one of the ones, like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you
yeah,
don't. You know,
if you get it, you get it, you don't.
We're both from Oklahoma. As
sure.
an Oklahoma native, when you hear OU Texas, what kind of emotions does that bring up? What kind of feelings does that bring up, knowing that you're representing Oklahoma going against Texas?
Right. It makes you like want to play with a chip on your shoulder. You want to play like 10 times bigger than you actually are. Like, I'm 5'11", and it makes me want to play like I'm 6'3". Like, it just makes you want to be so much bigger and stronger that day, and meaner. Like, it brings an aggression out of you, and it's just fun. I'm sure it's fun for them too. It's just a fun game, especially if you're from Oklahoma and you know what it means. I mean, T-Rob's grown up an OU fan, so she kind of really knows what that means too. So, do you feel like the other teammates kind of get that sense too when they're kind of rubbing off on you guys? Or? I do, but I don't think that it's even to the level of how I feel.
Yeah, there's levels to it. Being
right,
from Oklahoma, there's levels to
when
it.
you're from Oklahoma, it's like that's Texas. Like, this is a big game,
Right.
But for them, they also know they're here, they came here, they know like kind of the history, but when you're from Oklahoma, it's a little different.
All right. Saturday at 1 p.m., huge one here at the LNC. Ana, thank you for taking the time with me.
Thank you.